I didn't expect you to memorize it. But meantime, it is a lot of fun.
It is.
And earlier today, this afternoon, I was walking around downtown, and the weather was great too, and it felt honestly like the busiest, the most foot traffic I've seen on a weekday in a long time.
Yeah, really great to see the city just come back to life with the sunshine, the summer-like temperatures, and now we got Fleet Week in the mix as well. And it's just truly incredible the precision that these large ships are able to do in such tight corridors.
Wow.
There you go, a time-lapse view from the old steel bridge all the way to the Burnside Bridge. Kind of doing a bit of a maneuver there from earlier today, and it'll be interesting to see the next batch of ships that roll in tomorrow. After our daytime highs welcomed many of those ships and sailors in, with temperatures up in towards the upper 70s, well above our average of 72 for this time of year. 50s and 60s enjoyed along the coastline. All is calm, quiet, clear right now as we take a live look out over a dry downtown Portland. Temperatures still holding on to those low 60s as the rest of us are starting to slide back into the upper 50s. But you'll notice that cloud coverage starting to develop out along the shoreline as a few more clouds are in the mix for the Willamette Valley. I want to give you a snapshot of the light drizzle coming down in the streetlights along the promenade and seaside. Nothing being picked up on radar right now. A lot of that is just the marine layer, but this is a bit of foreshadowing of the cooler and cloudier weather that is on the horizon for us. And there you go. Maybe squeezing out an isolated raindrop or two for us here in the city as we approach the early morning hours as temperatures stabilize in the 50s. Hey, this little bump in the road, if you call it that, of the cooler temperature trend is going to quickly be erased by the skyrocket in the mercury back up into the 90s. Potentially some of the hottest air we have felt so far this spring season. All because of this guy, a ridge of high pressure helping to usher in that low pressure system to cool us down, increase the cloud coverage, but that is short lived as that ridge continues to build, strengthen in intensity and size just in time for the weekend. That will be sending us back into the 90s for much western Oregon and southwest Washington. So there you go, maybe a raindrop or two for your early morning commute, low impact, and maybe picking up on a stray single raindrop here and there through the afternoon hours as mostly cloudy skies remain east of the Cascades, though we stay sunny and pretty much very summer-like as we do anticipate that cloud coverage to be erased from our skies as we move our way into Thursday. More sunshine equals hotter temperatures. Before we get there, though, maybe picking up on a single raindrop or two to a couple of 1/100ths of an inch. I think some of these numbers are slightly on the higher end of things, but still a very real possibility. As we cloud up those skies tonight, temperatures fall back into the mid-50s, and as we move our way into tomorrow, definitely holding on to those cooler temperatures. On the flip side, we will be below average, struggling to hit 70 degrees. But maybe one or two of us will be able to get to that point. As the sunshine, the dry skies continue to build, we've gone ahead, highlighted Sunday and Monday in red due to the potential for the high heat, potentially moving ourselves back up into the mid-90s. We'll continue to keep a close eye on exactly how these numbers shake out. Regardless, it is going to be hot, well above that average of the low 70s. So be prepared. Keep in your back pocket the thought of staying hydrated, taking frequent breaks indoors in the shade, and also making sure to wear those light-colored, loose-fitting clothes over the next week or so because it is going to get hot.
Yeah, and you're the one who reminded me that the UV rays are, they get higher and they stay that way for a longer amount of time because of this time of year, which basically translates to be sure you put on the SPF if you're going to be outside.
Even when it's cloudy tomorrow.
Exactly. I love that. Thanks, Josh. Yeah. All right, Adam's all ready to go over in sports. Hey, Adam.